What's up, guys? It's Janitor here, and this is my guide to beating your friends at Brawl. This is for people that have not fully transitioned into the competitive arena but want to improve their win-loss ratio against their friends. This is not for people who've already been going to tournaments for a while and can already beat all their casual friends. This is for people who usually just play with their friends and just want to beat them. The first advice I got to give you if you want to get better at any Smash Brothers game is to register an account at smashboards.com. There's tons of information there that goes way more in depth than this video is going to. Alright, well, let's jump right into it. Step number 1, no Johns. In the competitive Smash community, we have a saying called no Johns. I don't know the full story behind it, but apparently there used to be a Smasher named John who'd make excuses every time he lost. If you want to get better at this game, you can't make excuses. You have to admit that you suck, basically, while at the same time wanting to learn why you suck and how to fix it. And this doesn't just apply to beginners, this applies at many levels of play, and it's one of the main things I had to learn myself to get better. Step 2, forget about honor. There's no such thing as cheap or honorable when you're trying to beat somebody. An example of this is in American football. A long time ago, no team used to ever use forward passes because it was seen as being a high-risk move. But I guess one day, one team got really good at throwing forward passes and basically started wrecking all the other teams. And I'm sure all those teams were like, what? That's cheap. That should be banned. But, you know, it was legal, so it's fair game. And there's a lot of things in Brawl that are, to be honest, kind of stupid. Like the horizontal range on Snake's up tilt, or King DDD's chain grab, or Meta Knight's ability to recover from anywhere on the screen. But it's all legal, so it's all fair game, and they help you win, so you need to use them. Step 3, pay attention to move decay. We haven't really decided on an official term for it as far as I know. I call it move decay. Other people call it damage reduction or diminishing returns. A lot of casual players don't realize this, but the more you use a move in Brawl, the weaker it becomes. And since Brawl is a game where the goal is to knock your opponent off the screen, you're going to want your moves to be fresh when it's time to get that KO. For example, Fox's up smash is one of the strongest moves in the game. When it's fresh, it can kill even DDD, the fattest character in the game, at like 115%, which is pretty low for a DDD. But say if you used it a bunch of times before, it's pretty much never going to kill him until you refresh the move by doing other attacks. So until your opponent is at a high percentage, you want to hit them with other moves and then use your KO move at the right time. But I know you're saying, well, what if they make a huge mistake and I really want to punish them? Shouldn't I use my strongest move? See, every character in the game has several strong moves that you can use to punish your opponent when you're not necessarily going for the KO. Using the earlier example of Fox, you can use moves such as forward smash or down smash to keep your up smash fresh. You have to experiment with your character to find out what his strongest moves are. The smash attacks are usually a safe bet because they're usually strong, but not always. For example, Snake's best KO move is his normal upward tilt attack, and one of Sonic's best kill moves is his backward aerial attack. Step 4, quit trying to combo. Now, I know every other fighting game you've ever played has tons of true combos, even the other Smash games. But for whatever reason, Brawl has very few. In general, after you attack your opponent, they can recover in time to dodge or counter the next attack. This doesn't mean that follow-ups are impossible, just that you have to be smarter about it. A good thing to try is to knock your opponent in the air and then jump and bait an air dodge. After they air dodge, there's a few frames where they can't attack or dodge, and you use this time to strike the opponent. There are a few true combos in the game though, and you can experiment with your character in training mode to find them. Step 5, short hop. Short hop, or small jump as Sakurai called it on the Smash Dojo blog, basically tapping the jump button lighter so you don't jump as high. It's essential to attack quicker and to string attacks together better. You should definitely add this to your repertoire of moves if you don't have it yet. Step 6, be careful with your rolls and spot dodges. Most inexperienced players love to roll around, and they use that as their primary defensive tactic. And then they get a little better and they learn to spot dodge, or some people call it sidestep. These are both good moves, especially in Brawl, but you don't want to be predictable. Just like air dodges, there's a few frames after rolls and spot dodges where your character can't do anything and is vulnerable to attack or a grab. Step 7. Don't get hit. This is pretty much legendary advice in the Smash community. It was first said by an amazing 64 and Melee player named Isaiah. If you lose a lot of matches, it's probably because you get hit too much. Now I know this seems ridiculous, but basically what don't get hit means is play smart. Don't do dumb stuff that's going to get you hit. A lot of inexperienced players, for example, like to spam their smash attacks, but that's going to get you hit. Because smash attacks are usually high risk. Use safer moves to set up your strong attacks and you'll get hit less. Step 8. Grab. Most inexperienced players don't grab enough. Grab all the time. Most games have throws, but Smash is unique in that it has grabs and throws. And you want to learn all the ways you can grab your opponent, such as a regular grab, a dash grab, a shield grab, and a pivot grab. Grabbing is really good in Brawl, basically. It can help build and stop momentum, and it can lead to some follow-ups. And with some characters, it can even KO. Step 9, DI. This is probably the most advanced thing in this particular guide, but it's pretty easy to do. DI stands for directional influence. In Brawl and also in Melee, you can influence your trajectory when you get knocked back from an attack. This is essential to making you live longer. Basically, you get KO'd in Brawl if your character is knocked past what we call the blast zone or blast lines. They're on the top, bottom, and sides of the screen. Now, we all know the shortest distance between 2 points is a straight line. So we want to make our trajectory as unstraight as possible. The basic rule of thumb is if you're getting sent horizontally, hold up on the control stick as you're getting knocked away, and hold left or right on the control stick as you're getting set vertically. Another form of DI is called Smash DI. Not only are you affect your direction while being knocked away, but you can affect your direction while being hit. This is useful for getting out of attacks that suck you in, such as Pikachu's down smash. Step 10, be confident, have fun. If you're not confident, you're not going to play well. Simple as that. Also, if you're not having fun, you probably won't play well either. There are some competitive players who claim to dislike the game and only play it to win money, but in general, if you're not having fun, you get frustrated. And when you get frustrated, you don't play well. Gotta have fun. In the end, it's still just a video game. Step 11, practice. Just like anything else, practice makes perfect. Practice all the strategies I've given you, learn how to apply them, and I can pretty much guarantee that you'll see improvement. If you have questions or anything, leave it in the comments and I'll try to address it in a future video. Thanks for watching. Peace.